My name is Anna, and this week my husband is gone for 3 days. He's leaving tomorrow, so today I'm taking the opportunity to hopefully prep breakfast and as much as possible, maybe some bread doughs. I'm gonna make the simplest meals for dinner, and I wanna take you with me on all of that. Today I'm gonna be prepping my English muffins and putting together some bread doughs. I'm kind of nervous. I've never done this with a child before, so we'll see how it goes together. Thank you for being here today. Okay, this morning I put together some English muffin dough for breakfast. This has been sitting here for a while. I think it might have kind of over fermented, but I'm just going to fry them up in the cast iron. Then I'll eat these for breakfast throughout the next 3 days. So my gallon of coconut oil is basically empty. But we're gonna scrape the sides because this is all I have, and that's what I'm gonna use to fry these up. I'm always surprised at how quickly I can get through a gallon of coconut oil. I feel like I would think this would last me years, but honestly, it lasts me a few months. But it is my go-to oil for breads. It is a great price on Azure. I rolled these in cornmeal. I've never done that before, but I think it adds something really nice. Makes them feel like fresh from the bakery. I'll try to link all the recipes I used this week in the description box below, just in case you want to make it yourself. I have a few friends who are coming over during the days to help me and watch Elliot so that I can work, which is so kind, and I wanted to make them a loaf of bread. So I think if I put this together now, then all I would need to do is bake the dough the morning that they're coming, which feels very doable. I think I'm going to put together 3 loaves. My ratio for my sourdough loaves is about 2/3 whole wheat and 1/3 all-purpose flour because I have a mill, and that's kind of just the ratio that I prefer texture-wise in my dough. So I'm going to mill my flour in here and then add it to the dough. I'm going to add my fresh milled flour. Adding my salt. I need to get my English muffins. I'm also going to do a quick clean of the kitchen, or as much as I can, because honestly I'm just not going to be cleaning my kitchen during nap time over the next few days, so the time is now. Delicious. All right, that's all the time I had today. My doughs are going. I'm gonna do stretching pulls throughout the night. My English muffins turned out well. So we'll see how the rest of the week goes. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day. I'm gonna put my first loaf of bread in the oven. So I forgot to film it, but I did give that first loaf to my friend who came over and helped me so that I could work a little bit, and just feeling so good and grateful for the community who comes when I ask them. Now we're off to a doctor's appointment, and when I come back, we'll start dinner. We're back. It's dinner time, and tonight I am making my Tuscan sausage pasta. I think it will literally take me maybe 15 minutes to make this meal. All right, first up is browning the sausage. Wait, this is ground beef, not this. While you're doing this, also boil some water in a pot for your pasta. Now we're gonna chop up some sun-dried tomatoes and add the oil and everything to that pan. This is a crazy way to do this, I know. If you have kale, spinach, or leafy green, it would be really good in here. I do not have any on hand, or even if you have frozen spinach, I've done that before. All right, now you want to add your pasta. I love doing penne with this meal to your boiling water. Last ingredient is Parmesan cheese. Now you are going to grate as much as your heart desires generously over your pan. So I drained my pasta. Now I'm going to add this into my pasta. Oh my gosh, I forgot a step. Typically I add garlic to this pan, but I forgot, no worries. I did spicy sausage, it gives it a lot of flavor. All right, now you're gonna salt it and add more Parmesan cheese, and dinner is served. Taste test. This is exactly what a comfort meal is to me. Easy to make, feels like it fills you up, easy to eat, very good. Good morning. It's day 2 of my husband being gone, and I'm about to put my second loaf in the oven. This is for my neighbor. Out of the oven. Okay, today's meal is, dare I say, even easier than yesterday's meal. Today I am making sourdough pizza, and there's like 3 steps. So let's get started. I'm going to divide this into 3 pizzas. I didn't really measure when I made this, so we'll see how big these pizzas are. And then I'm just going to shape them into circles, because when I roll it out, if you want to end with a circle, you start with a circle. We typically have pizza on a day when we're both pretty busy because it's such an easy meal. Typically I shred my own mozzarella, but making it easy on myself today. All right, now I'm gonna transfer this to my oven on my pizza stone. You could also do this in a cast iron skillet, which is what we used to do before we got our pizza stone, or a baking sheet. All right, it is the next morning and I'm gonna put the last loaf of bread into the oven. So it is the next day. Last night I was too tired to make dinner, so I went out with my friend and it was awesome. We are making the last easy meal that we have. So I have some meat browning on the stove. I'm gonna cut up my sweet potato. You can do wedges, you can do cubes. Pepper jack cheese, best cheese in my opinion to do this with. You can also do cheddar cheese, whatever you prefer. We're also going to create a guac and lime combination. Not necessary, but very good. After about 15 minutes resting in the oven, you're gonna take all this out, switch it over to a different baking sheet with the chips on so that everything can bake over the chips. Just sprinkle this over your chip. For the cheese, delicious. I hope you enjoy making one or all of these meals. Thanks for watching.